My operation making a separation from broke. Get out, display rhyming, shining like gold glitters. Hustlers rapping.
God, the beneficent, the merciful, master of this day of judgment in which we now live. He alone do we serve, and it is He alone that we beseech for aid. Guide us along the right path and shield us from the weaknesses in the world today. Bless our mothers, our fathers, our sisters, and our brothers, and all our family, and everyone that believes in us and believes in themselves, that they can make it in this world, no matter what.
87, 88, y'all. Wearing jams, Air Jordans, playing kickball. Looking up the drug dealers like superstars. When they drive through, point and say that's my car. No hanging out at night and before the street lights. Showing off at block parties, starting big fights. Stepping on crack needles at the playground. My favorite team was the Hoyas of Georgetown. Instead of church, moms took me to the Fat Boys concert. When LL rocked the bells, they perform in jail with no bells. Skipping on the 92, that was the year when the movie Juice dropped. Thought I was pop. Got my first pair of Timbs, brown and black, and a starter jacket. Said Phillies on the back. I'm taping your MTV Raps every day when the hosts were Ed Lover and Dr. Dre. 12 o'clock Friday night shit. Power 99 tape radioactive. Throwing stones at the school bus, hoping that the bus driver don't report us. Come to school the same day and they suspend us. Play sick the next day so moms won't fuss. Frontin' for a certain shorty cause I had a crush. Pull my pants down, acts of a class clown. School nights 10 by 10, stealing bikes, bike tags. Chain loose, pink mongoose, white mags. Pants sags, selling candy out my book bag. Thinking that I was the only one without a dad. Being bad. Time will tell. Time will tell. Time will tell. Time will tell. Time will tell.
Yo, what is popular, my peoples? What is good? What is good? It's your boy Geechee Smith. We is out here. We are outside with it. As usual, let me check my the medias, making sure our privacies and whatnots is good to go. As always, share the live. All right, Elephant Man boys, good to go. I've seen no dance before, but I never seen a dance like this. You out there? Who out there? Who up here? Where we at? Who outside? Wait for a couple more people to get in here. Where you at? Give me a husky emoji. Where's my huskies at? As you know, it is we doing our picks. Thirty-second countdown. We're gonna get it started. All right, let's get it. School. What's popular? Geechee Smith. We back at it. Episode 8. Week 7. What are we? Week 7? I forget because we got the bye. Maybe it's week 6. What is it? Week 7. Yeah, we in week 7. Week 7. People are starting to see who they are. Some people are who we thought they were. Some people are not as good as we thought they were. Some people frauding. Most people are around where we think they are. Teams are starting to coming into their own. Sorry, I'm just making sure I'm on here too. I always forget about this one. But for the most part, I mean, barring anything drastic, we kind of know who everybody is at this point. We kind of know who they are at this point. This is the time of year people are starting to get injured, though. I hate this time of the year. It's getting colder. Now your body, just from getting beat up all the time, it's a lot. It's a lot having to go through all that, getting tackled, especially running backs, smaller running backs. Christian McCaffrey has an oblique injury. It's the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Trent Williams has an ankle injury. It's not a high ankle. And Deebo Samuels has a shoulder injury. All of them are not serious as far as 49ers, but, things are happening. You know what I mean? Nick Chubb. Kareem Hunt is questionable. It's just the time of year. Trevor Lawrence is out. He is not playing this week. So for those that are, for that betting purpose, that all these things matter when it comes into pointing systems. The win-loss may not change, but if you're betting against point systems, these things do matter. So we're going to get into that. We're going to go over that. We're going to talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's see what we got. Like I said, Trevor Lawrence is out. So that's going to affect this game. The Saints already have a good defense. I think Trevor Lawrence would have struggled with the Saints defense anyway. I think the Jags would have won, though. I truly believe the Jags would have won. I think the Jags are a better team than the Saints are. And the Jags defense is serviceable to expose the little bit of Derek Carr. Derek Carr is not good. I don't know why the Saints thought he was going to do anything differently than he did in Las Vegas with less weapons and a worse team, but I don't know. But at least he has a better defense. Anyway, but Trevor Lawrence is out. So that's going to matter, and that's going to matter a lot. That is the difference between the Jags being 4-2 and 2-4 is Trevor Lawrence. I am hard on Trevor Lawrence. He is not that good, but he is an athletic quarterback, and he does make moves, and he can get it done on certain things. But with that said, just because Trevor Lawrence is out, I am going with the Saints on that one. The Saints on that one. The Saints are going to go marching in on those guys. The Saints are going to go marching in. Game number 2, we got the Bills and the Patriots. For some reason, Bill Belichick and the Bills play the Patriots rather well. They always play the Patriots really, really, really well. They do well. And don't let records fool you. Don't let things like records fool you. The Patriots are 1-5. They're at home. Buffalo are 4-2. Do not let those records fool you. Bill Belichick is still Bill Belichick, and Josh Allen is still Josh Allen. So what does that mean? Bill Belichick knows how to play Josh Allen very well. So don't let any of that fool you, right? But guess what? I don't care. This Patriots team is complete hot butter garbage, and the Bills are peaking at the right time, and it's not that cold yet. So Josh Allen's still going to be serviceable. So I do like the Bills actually with the 9 and over 41, and the shellacking of the Patriots. This needs to be Belichick's last year. He's just not good outside of Tom Brady. Show me what he's done outside of Tom Brady, but just institute a system. I say that all the time. It is what it is. Next game, we got the Browns and the Colts. Anthony Richardson's done for the year, shoulder injury. Bro, you 22 years old, trying to put your head down and lower your shoulder into grown men. These ain't high school kids anymore, and he's going to have to learn that the hard way like Cam Newton had to learn. And Russell Wilson and all these other quarterbacks that don't want to slide, RG3, who don't want to slide, get down, or anything like that. Yeah, you're 22 years old. I understand. We all were 22 years old at one point. So I understand that when you're 22, you think you can take on the world. You think you can, beat everybody. You think you can do whatever. You think you're unstoppable, so on and so forth. These are the best of the best. You're not playing in college anymore. So Now he's out for the year. So, early career done already. So with that said, now it's at 3 because Richardson was out. When I first did this, it was 2 and under 30. Now it's at, as you can see, that 40 and 3. I'm still going to take that as well. I'm just not going to edit the thing. I still like the Browns with the 3, and I still like them. It was going under 39 anyway, so under 40 is even better. Especially because the guy for Anthony Richardson's out, so we ain't even going to mess with that like that. Right. Next up, we got the Commandeers and the Giants, battle of mediocrity. The Commandeers and the Giants always play each other tough. It's a divisional game. There's not a lot to say about this game, to be honest with you. I don't even. This one has moved a little bit as well. I'm gonna show you where it's at. I'm going with the Commanders. It's just the battle of the mids. I'm not even gonna spend a lot of time talking about this garbage. But where I had it at when I did this yesterday, it was 2 and 39.5. Now it's at 2.5 because they know the Giants are hot butter garbage. They're completely trash. And I mean the Commandeers, I can't because Commanders is just weird to say. That's why I'm saying Commandeers. And I'm gonna say something stupid. I'm gonna say a stupid name like Commandeers. So the Commandeers aren't as bad as the Giants. I get the Giants are home, but DC's not that far. It's not that cold yet. Yeah, it's just next. Next game we got Falcons and the Bucks, another divisional game. Another one that plays each other tough and sometimes depends on the home team. Hot butter garbage. That is the emoji for hot butter garbage. If you was wondering what that is, sweat dripping all over my body. Move, girl. It's like it's on fire. Bust the voice. It's like that's on fire. Move. Yeah, that was that joint. Hot butter garbage. Falcons, Buccaneers, another battle in the mids, to be honest with you. Same thing here. I like that 2.5 for the Bucks. The Falcons, Desmond Ridder is probably the best. That's your jam, huh? That's your man's in them. That's your man's in them. He went to a spot that you wanted to go to. He knew not to ask me because he know I don't rock with something like that. Bucks. Desmond Ridder is one of the worst quarterbacks in the league. The Falcons are not good. Their running back is great. Their head coach is also just as horrible. So I'm gonna go with the Bucks. It was at 38.5. That even brought that down. I was still gonna go over anyway. So definitely over 30, 37 and 2.5 with the Bucks. Lions and the Ravens. I'm excited about this. Even though I'm not going to see it, I might be able to see a little bit of it. I got stuff going on this weekend. I ain't going to give out people's business, but I got things going on that trumps these other teams. Because the 49ers don't play on Sunday, so hey, look at God. Look at God. He don't play on Sunday. But I'm excited to see this game played back on the All-22. I might be able to catch the first little piece of it, but I'm probably going to be going over some things anyway around this time. But I'm looking forward to looking at the highlights in the All-22 for this game and seeing the final score because I'm intrigued by this. I'm really intrigued by this because I'm not sure where any of these two teams stand. They're going to play each other tough. They are both gritty. This is old school slobber knocker football right here, JR. I'm excited about this game. I want to see this. So we're going to rock with I'm still not a firm believer in the Lions yet as a top tier team, even though they're 5-1. I still think the Ravens are a better team. When I picked the Ravens, they were at the 42. They made that go up a little bit. I'm still going over because I think the Lions offense is legit because of their EPA expectancy. What was that? Expectancy play efficiency. So above or below expectancy play efficiency. So they're constantly in the positive in play efficiency in the offense, and they're actually in the tops up there with the Dolphins and the 49ers. So the Lions are up there in EPA. The Ravens not so much on offense, but the Ravens are up there in their defense. The Lions are not bad in their defense. So this could be a nice little game on paper. You know what I mean? But I'm going with the Ravens because the Ravens are at home. Traveling matters. Being at home matters. Waking up in your bed in your own house matters. I don't know how much that can be understated, and especially playing in a hostile environment in football. That matters, especially in a place like Baltimore that's a football town. That stuff matters. I obviously I didn't play in the NFL, but I played football, and playing on the road is not the same as playing in your home stadium. You can barely hear stuff because people are cheering against you. Then they're trying to get in your head, calling you names and all these other things. It's just a different beast. But sometimes for those that are clutch, it can wake up a beast as well. You know what I mean? So it's still harder. It doesn't make it any easier because not everybody. It's a team sport. That doesn't mean everybody's playing that well, right? But I like the grittiness that the Lions bring to the table. But I like the Ravens because they always gritty. And that's why I chose the Ravens on that one. Next up, we got the Raiders and the Bears. Raiders and the Bears. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. I'm not going back and forth with you teams because these teams are hot butter garbage. Matter of fact, where's my let me put my emoji up there. That's that's who these guys are. This is one of these games. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that because they're complete hot butter garbage. So much that it didn't move too much. I mean, it's at 3 over under 37.5. Vegas just kind of just threw numbers out there. It was like, I don't know. Figure it out. And same with us. Coin toss. Even though the Bears are like the worst team in the league and they probably take it for Caleb. The Raiders don't score over 17 points, though. So, but I still think they're going to beat the Bears. But under 37.5 because they don't even put up 17 points. So if they're going to beat the Bears, they only put up 17. 17 to 17 is only 34. So they ain't going to tie, right? So, I mean, they could. Then it'd be only 34 points still. So I'm going under that 37.5. Battle of mediocrity. Battle of mediocrity. Hit the wrong button. I'm so embarrassed. Anyway, on to the next one. This one is just as much. Ain't too much different on this one. Divisional game. So I mean, if these are your teams, salute to you. But on paper, this is not a good game. I mean, we just gonna keep it a bean. Like it just doesn't. It might be nobody want to see this garbage. So I'm just gonna pick. Seahawks are at home. Kyler Murray is practicing again, but that doesn't mean anything. He's horrible. He's not a good quarterback. However, it is a division game. They did change it. So I'm gonna change this one just because they changed it significantly enough that I'm gonna change it on my end. but it was 8. But I'm gonna go with the Cardinals with the plus, but I think the Seahawks are gonna win. I think it's gonna be, but I'm going over 2 because both of their defenses are not good. It's gonna be a like 27-26 game. 27, no, the 21, 27, 28, 21, 24, which is over 44. But I think the Cards are going to be tighter than 7. Pause. Next up, we got the Steelers and the Rams. Another one, DJ Khaled voice. Not too thrilled about. Who cares? It's going to be a mediocre game. I don't know why they're giving the Steelers 3 points. I like the Steelers pass rush and their defense. Kenny Pickett is hot brother garbage. But I like Tomlin better than I do like Sean McVay. So I'm going with the Steelers with the 3, but we're going under 43.5 because they both play serviceable enough defense to where they're going to do some damage. And there's going to be some turnovers with these two teams. Matthew Stafford and Kenny Pickett are definitely going to throw some interceptions. Chargers Chiefs. Chargers just traded for Mecole Hardman back. So Mecole Hardman is coming back to Kansas City, back to the Chiefs. They finally got them another wide receiver because their wide receivers need some milk, hunty. Their wide receivers are bad. They have the lowest average of separation in the league with these wide receivers. Tony doesn't know where he's lining up. Y'all see that video where Tony was not lined up in the right spot, and Patrick Mahomes was like, "No, bro, over there. What are you doing? Go over there. Not you again. Go that away, loser." Like, big pun voice. However, the Chargers are better than their record, but their coach isn't. Their coach is. I'm hoping this is his last year. I don't wish ill will on nobody losing a job ever, but I hope this is his last year because they are wasting all that talent over there with the Chargers. They're better than their record. They really are better than their record, and they play the Chiefs tough every year. So I'm going with the Chiefs with the win, but I'm going with the Chargers with the plus because all of their games, the last few games have been within like 4 to 6, 7 points, and they've all been high scoring feats because both of them are not playing any defense. We just want to keep it a bean. They dropped it down to 48. I don't know why they dropped it down to 48, but I liked it over 48.5. So we're going over 48.5. None of their games equaled under 51 points. In the last 6 times they played, none of their games were under 51 points. So I like it, and none of them were over 6. I forget. So that's why I chose the Chargers because they've always been close. And I know the Chiefs had just picked up Mecole Hardman, but he's still a number 2 wide receiver. Next up, Packers. These teams are bad, bro. These last 2 years have been like bad in the middle of the season. Like they just been like real bad, like hot butter garbage. These games have been horrible. Like, what is this? This game would have been fire in 1998. Brett Favre versus John Elway. That was a Super Bowl, cousin. Right now, Jordan Love versus Russell Wilson and Sean Payton, who is garbage, who they're probably tanking for one of the quarterbacks anyway. Maybe the Packers are too. I don't know. But it's a pick 'em because they only give you 1 and it's 45. Like, it's a horrible game. I'm not spending no time with this nonsense. I'm not even going to analyze it or break nothing down. It's not even worth my time. It's at 45 now. Who cares? I was going over that anyway. Packers. Give me the Packers. Like, that's who the Broncos got the worst defense in the league. Like, the worst. What was their only win? The Bears? I forget. Yeah, I think it was the Bears. Like, come on. Be for real. This is one of them Johns right here, guy. This is one of them Johns. This is gonna let me know who is whom is who. You know my English is trash. Grammar all over the place. This is gonna let me know whatever team is whatever team. They even moved it. They're giving the Eagles 2.5 now. Man, this game is going to be nice. It's in Philly, hostile environment. It's not as cold yet, though. So we can't go with the cold factor for the Philadelphia thing. The Dolphins' offense is legit. They got the number 1 ranked offense. I mean, it makes sense. They got 2 running backs in the top 10. They're doing their thing right now. Tua is leading the league in passing yards and passing touchdowns, I believe, also. That's Mike McDaniels. He was really the real offensive genius over there in San Francisco for years. He's been with Kyle Shanahan since the beginning. He's the real genius over there. Kyle Shanahan got some stuff going with him, but you see what the Dolphins are doing. The Dolphins are running some plays, boy. So all you aspiring offensive coordinators down there in Little League and things like that, I take a lot of cues from Mike McDaniels. Trust me, and they work. I take a lot of cues from Mike McDaniels, and they work. He is changing the game. He's bringing a lot of fun back to the NFL with these plays, a lot of misdirection and things like that. Because when you have coaching matters, concepts matter. If you got a team that's slow, why would you do things that make them try to match speed with someone? You know what I mean? That obviously is a generalization for those that don't understand too much about football. But why would you try to get your team to do something they can't do? So Mike McDaniels knew what Tua can do. And he is doing it very well. And he's doing it with his left hand. It's so awkward to see, to be honest. I haven't seen anybody that's good left-handed since Steve Young. Mark Brunell was okay left-handed. Eagles have been struggling with everyone. Everybody has been close. It's been a close game for the Eagles for every game has been close. They just lost to the Jets. All the reason they lost to the Jets is because the Jets got great defense and can play man on those wide receivers. And teams like the 49ers, the Eagles that have quarterbacks that aren't the strongest of processors with their arms and greatest of arm talents struggle with man defense and inside shade. That's why the Eagles and the 49ers lost. So the 49ers still could have won. But they struggle with man defense. So y'all gonna call me a hater, but I don't care. I'm picking the Dolphins in over 52. I'm picking the Dolphins. This could realistically be your Super Bowl right here, cuz this could be your Super Bowl. It could be. It probably won't be. It probably won't be if we're going to keep it a bean. Hold on. Let me do something real quick. Give me 2 seconds. I got you. Yeah. I was just see it. Yeah, talk about, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how I feel. And that's where I'm at with it. That's what I think. I think we will be playing the Dolphins in the Super Bowl as of right now. But it could be a Super Bowl. I ain't no hater, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm you know what I mean? Anything can happen. They were there last year, so why not? But yeah, I'm going with the Dolphins on that. And last but not least, our Monday night game. Bang, bang. Like that, like that. Don DeMarco for all you battle rap fans. This has moved a little bit. It should, especially because they found out that Christian McCaffrey isn't as hurt as they would like. They dodged that bullet. Neither is Deebo Samuel. Neither is Trent Williams. And they're playing the Vikings. The Vikings are mediocre at best right now. And y'all actually are helping us out by being a dome team. So that means it's going to be perfect conditions. It's not going to rain. Only thing about domes and the turf, I don't like turf. People get hurt on the turf. Turf is trash. I don't like it at all. But perfect conditions is going to lead for a perfect ass whooping from Brock Purdy and Kyle Shanahan. And if they don't, feel free to troll me by all means. But I don't think the Vikings want any of this smoke. They don't have a good defense. And their offense, well, I'm not scared of anyone's offense. The Cowboys had the number 2 offense when they came into town. I'm not scared of anyone's offense. 49ers defense. I'm not scared of that. I'm not scared of too many teams outside of the Dolphins, Chiefs, Eagles, Bills, maybe. This year, I mean, so far, it's still early. We in week 6. We in week 7. We in week 7. It's not even the halfway mark. We still ain't got our Super Bowl picks yet. But obviously, I am going with the Niners by a touchdown over the Vikings. That is our picks. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Like, subscribe, share, and as always, share the live. Make sure you always subscribe to the YouTube channel, Bear Image Media. I'm gonna move this out the way so you can see it. Bam, you see that right there? This oh, now it's backwards now. I got it mirrored. Go over here with it. Right there. See that? Look for that. Bear Image Media. Touch that B, aren't you? Touch that B. Chill, B. It's a flaming B. It's a flaming B. You hear me? But yeah, Geechee Smith, thank you for tuning in. Until next time, holla at your boy. Come get at me. And hopefully y'all making a lot of money with these picks because I'm a multi-$10 heir. Come get with me. Come get with me. All right? Holla at y'all. Till next time. Leave. Hang up.